Okay, I am live. It says I'm live. Oh my gosh, hi everyone. So I finally bit the bullet and purchased this new streaming software. I practiced last night with it, doing the catalog walkthrough, and I really enjoyed it. And what the best thing was having all of your comments come up from both YouTube and Facebook at the same time. It was so cool. And then I got to click on your names and add them to the screen. So give us a shout out, say hello so I can see your comments. Oh my goodness, excuse me. So today is Wednesday, and on Wednesday, there we go. We have Michelle from California. Hello, and Chris from North Carolina, and Tanya. Good morning. Oh my gosh, y'all are so awesome. Thank you for joining me this morning. And we are doing a card challenge Wednesday, of course. And I will, I did the comment picker, the app that I used to pick out last week's winner. Last week's card challenge was using the colors. My goodness, I've got something caught in my throat this morning. The colors Highland Heather, oh, soft succulent, daffodil delight. I'm trying to think off the top of my head. Oh no, somebody's angry at me this morning. I'm sorry. Unless you accidentally hit the angry sign. Anyways, oh, this is so fun. All right, Michelle says it's blurry. It is blurry on the larger screen. Well, that's interesting. It looks clear to me. No, it's not fun. Okay. I hope I can. I don't know what to do to fix it because like I said, it looks clear to me. I do. Let's see. If I do this, hold on. My notes are still out. Let me get these put up. Don't you love working with new software? All right, let me switch so that. Okay. Is the catalog blurry? Question mark. All right. Tony said, yeah, it was blurry for her too. Okay. I've switched screens and let me know what's going on. Okay. Make sure you're set at 720. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's see. Camera settings, high definition, 720, standard definition, close. All right, let's try that one. How does it look now? Michelle said it was better than it changed. You're blurry and then you stopped. Oh my goodness. Oh, this is just so fun. I love new software. Don't you love new software? Okay, Hannah says hello. I'm going to continue. Jeanette says better. All right, I'm just going to continue because I don't want to spend this whole time trying to figure out software. And I want to share with you this card that I have for you. Last week's winner. Okay, so this is how I had to learn how to share a screen. So let me remove me, and then we are going to, excuse me, share screen. Okay, Windows. Yikes. Okay, pick that one. Nope, pick that one. Share. Tell me in the comments, can you see that Vicky Ratajewski won the card challenge? And can you see her card? She made a gatefold and it's got a belly band. It's a beautiful card. She's using the 3 colors. If you cannot see it, I'll figure it out next time. But for right now, hopefully that worked. Okay. Janet said, yes, can see the winner. Oh, that's so awesome. Great. Okay. So this week's challenge is going to be flowers. Okay. Last theme I did was so we did April showers, then we did the color challenge. Now we're going to do May flowers. Okay. Are you ready to do May flowers? What happened? There we go. I want that. May flowers. And I have got my new catalog here. And I was going through trying to find some flowers for May Flowers Challenge. And I came to this suite. I love this suite. Now, I created a paper sampler so you could see the Hues of Happiness paper up close. Can you see that? Is it not just the most gorgeous? I love it. And look at all the colors that are in Hues of Happiness. All right, so that's Hues of Happiness. And the stamp set that goes with this suite is called Happiness Abounds. It's got these beautiful roses and these really nice sentiments. And we're going to use Happy Birthday for today's card. But the big thing I want to show you is on the die. So this is a really interesting die. At first I thought, well, okay, I can see that it's a trellis, but how does it work? So I'm looking through the catalog, and they didn't even use that trellis die on the examples here. But then as I was looking, I saw it over here on the front of the catalog. And I can see how they cut it out right here, but they had it like doubled. I thought, well, I'm going to do that. And so I want to show you there's actually a system to do it. I thought, oh, I'll just lay it down and cut it out twice, but it didn't really work out that way. So it took me some getting to play with this. So that's what I want to show you all right now. I'm going to place this die at the top here. And then I'm going to show you where I've got to place it again to continue, because I thought, oh, I'll just place it here, but it doesn't match up. All right, so let me pull out my cutting machine here. So those of you who are thinking about getting this suite, this bundle, this is, you'll want to bookmark this YouTube video or Facebook video, whichever one you're watching, so that you can go back and watch it again. All right, so here we did that. Now, another thing I noticed was some of the pieces punch out, but others purposely do not. They just kind of lift up a little bit, okay? They're like, they only cut out a little bit, okay? So you got to go through here and pick out all the pieces, get a tool picker and pick out all the pieces. So now that I've got that, I want to show you, do you see the dashed line that makes the trellis? Let me see if I can pull that up really close there. That dashed line there, right? And you can see how it makes squares. Okay, so I need to match that up, and I'm looking at this and I see there's a stitch right there. So when I pull it over, the stitch is right there. Well, I know that this stitch is going to come here and it's going to start right there. All right, so that is how I lined this up. And this piece here is just a quarter sheet of cardstock. It's 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. All right, now that I've got that there, let me put this back in my machine. And here we go. Now I have my trellis. Some is missing here, some is here, some is here. But they did not notice that they trimmed it down. So what they did here was they cut here and here so that they didn't have to keep, you can go and put more trellis here, more trellis here. You can cover the whole thing. But this way, I know I've got trellis from this part, okay? Now that I showed you how to do that, I've already done one and cut it. So it's ready to make the card. So I'm making this card here. And last night when I did the catalog walkthrough, I was sharing with you that these cards are so awesome. And this is more than just a catalog of items. It's a catalog with ideas. It's a huge idea book. Every page has ideas on it. So really awesome, really awesome. So we are making this card right here. Okay, I've done the trellis part. Let me pull out the rest. Here's my card base. Here is my designer paper, and the back is beautiful too. Okay, I did do this a little different than the one in the book. The one in the book, they cut their designer paper at 5 1/2 by 4 1/4 and covered the whole front of the card. I trimmed it down and have a little border here. So I did that different. But then here is this the trellis part, and I cut this down to 4 1/2 by 3 1/4. Okay, 4 1/2 by 3 1/4. And we're just going to put that on like that. Now that I have it, let's get some adhesive here. and put all of this part together. Now, let's see. We've got some comments, lots of comments. Tony says, blurry and jerky here, but just try to do more listening than watching. Oh my gosh. Okay. I apologize, you guys, because I just don't know what's going on. She says, I grab my catalog so I can see what she's doing. Well, that's a great idea. Oh my goodness. All right, you guys, y'all just, hopefully this software that I just purchased is not going to cause this the whole time. We'll find out. So we have that there. So now I have that. Now I'm going to put this on here, and some of the adhesive is going to poke through those holes, but that's okay because I'm going to cover that with flowers. All right, there we go. It's on there. Now that I have all of that part done, pull out my flowers here. I already stamped and colored most of the roses. I didn't color that one. I wanted to show you how I color. Okay. Y'all have seen me color 100 times, but some of you are new, and I'm sad that you're new and you're having to deal with my blurry camera. That is about frustrating. I've got 4 angry people. I am so sorry. I know why you're angry now, because you can't see very well. I'm a little bit angry too. Okay. I can't even zoom in. That's the other bad thing about this. Let me, hold on. Excuse me while I take this off and see if I can't bring this down closer. There we go. Okay. All right. Now that I've got that there, how are we doing? Okay. Fran said the flowers are focused, but something, I guess I'm not, which that's fine. I don't need to be focused. Let me see if I switch to this one. How does that look, you guys, without me there at all? Tell me what you think of that. And now that I've zoomed in a little bit here, we're going to quickly color this rose. And so when you order Stampin' Blends from Stampin' Up, you get a light and a dark. And this is the Magenta Madness. What I do is this is rose, and we've got rose petals. Well, this petal back here is behind this petal right here. And so I know this petal is going to be darker. All right. And we're just going to color that with the dark. Then where this petal kind of flaps over a little bit, okay, there's a little darkness there. And so I'm just going to go through, and wherever I'm thinking there's going to be some shadow, I am putting the dark Magenta Madness down. Okay. Once I get that in, then I will go in and just color the entire thing with the light. Okay. It's really not difficult if you just think about how petals overlap each other, and the ones in the back will have a shadow. Okay. Like this one back here is going to have shadowing, and wherever the petal flips a little bit is going to have shadowing. Okay. And once you have all that in there, now you can go in one more. I'm going to put some right there. Okay. Now that I've got all that in there, now I can go in with the light one and blend. These are called Stampin' Blends. Okay. All right. I just saw a huge comment. Let me color this in, and I'm going to read that comment and see what you all are talking about. Hopefully you're telling me that it's not blurry. But if it is, I'm not going to be happy. So notice how I'm just quickly coloring this. And I just love how alcohol blends. What they do is the alcohol just pulls the ink, and just where the two colors meet, it blends. I love it. All right. What did you say? You said no better here. It seems to flicker back and forth, but it won't chase me away. Well, thank you, Tony. And then you told me how to say this, Carlos. Is that right? No better here. I learned to clean wipe my camera lens every. Well, see, that's. Let me do that real quick. Same here, but the thing is, on my computer monitor, it is completely in focus for me, and so I am so frustrated that it is blurry for you all. And but I will off and fuzzy. Man, this is really frustrating. All right, well, shoot. Let me see if I can do one more thing. Whoops, if I remove it, okay, settings, general, camera settings. Show advanced options, high def. All right, what if I go to standard, extra camera settings, close. All right, what do you guys think now? I've changed the settings again. The blurring changes from almost clear to really blurry. Is it like because I'm moving and it can't handle me because it's not a still shot? I wonder if that's the problem. If that's the problem, we're really in trouble. Okay. All right. Let's put this flower together and then I will work on this problem later. All right, so we're going to layer these flowers. I've got 2 light pinks with the stem. I have 2 of the roses that are stamped with that petal down there, and then I have 1 of the roses stamped like that. And I colored that whole one, that entire one, in the dark. Then I've got the leaves here. So we're going to first lay down the light pink ones. Okay, so let me put these in here. And I'm just going to put that there. I'm going to go as fast as I can so that I can hopefully solve my camera problem in a little bit. Okay, and then I'm going to put this dark one back here. Okay. And then I'm going to put some leaves back here. So all I'm doing is following the picture in the catalog, kind of just going along with it. And this one is kind of back behind this one here. There we go, like that. All right, so far so good. Then we have another rose over here. And finally, this one is up on dimensionals, and so are these guys. So let me get out my dimensionals. Yeah, Katie says that the card's blurry, but your hands are good. So that's the problem. I believe I know what's going on now. My camera keeps trying to autofocus. I'm going to have to figure out how to get in the settings so that it won't try to autofocus and cause all this problems. All right, now that's up on dimensionals. Let's get these 2 up on dimensionals. Oh, I'm so frustrated. So, you know, this is just a fun part of learning new technology. I was using another software and it was a really frustrating software because the sound kept going out. Now I have software where everything's blurry. So there you go. What can I do? We'll figure it out though. Okay. And then this one kind of goes right in there. All right. Now that I have, pull this up so y'all can see it. Okay. All I did is I put the 2 pink ones back there, put the leaves back here, these 2 here, and then I popped these 3 up on dimensionals. Last piece is the sentiment, and I just took the white embossing powder, there we go, and did best wishes for happy birthday. Where's my snips? Now I can either get out my flagtail punch, but to be honest, it's just much faster for me to do it this way. I just snip up the middle and then I go from the corner to where I snipped. So if you're not comfortable doing that, get a flagtail punch and just punch with a punch. Okay, now I have that done. Okay, get all this off my desk. And they just placed this right in the middle, just like that. So we will just, woo, okay. And it's a little bit more closer to this side over here. So it's like going right across the rows. All right. And then finally, they put a bow here and they put some bling. So have you seen the new, so our new in colors, this is our Sweet Sorbet glitter ribbon. I don't know if you can see it very well. It's so pretty. I love this stuff. There's a spool for each color. Okay. All right. So we're going to make a loop and bring it through just like you do on a tennis shoe. And then hold the loop while you pull the end back through. And the reason I hold the loop is so it doesn't twist when I'm pulling it back through. Once it gets this little, it doesn't twist as much. Okay, and I do want a little bow there. And then we're just going to put this bow right here. And I like using dots, glue dots to put bows on with or ribbon on with. Actually, I need to trim it first. I get these glue dots from my paper pumpkin pack when they're on a sheet like this, but you can also get the mini glue dots on a roll in a box. So here's the box and it's a roll of glue dots. So you can get it that way also. But because paper pumpkin gives you so much extra, I hold them. I'm going to make these loops just a little bit longer. There we go. Love it. Take that covering off of there. Okay. So we have that. And then I want to put a couple, look how pretty these are. Aren't they so fun? You almost want to eat them. They're so good. They look yummy. So this is the Hues of Happiness Suite, the stamp set, the dies, the designer paper, these really fun dots. Okay, and then they have a couple more down here. There we go. Okay, what do you think? Now, let me pull out the catalog so you can see the catalog. And there's the catalog one. So the only difference between the two is I used a card base and trimmed my designer paper a little closer. But other than that, I copied it completely just like the catalog. And that was a lot of fun. I love using the ideas in the catalog. Now, you can go ahead and take this idea, all right, and use it like a card sketch. So you would have a layer here, and then some kind of image here and a sentiment here. And just keep making different cards. I apologize for this awful, whoops, sorry. There we go. I apologize for the awful focus today, but I hope you got good ideas. Remember, the challenge for this week is spring flowers. Okay, April showers bring May flowers. So this is the month of May. We're going to do flowers for this week. Remember, not Tony, I apologize. Vicky won the card challenge, and I will send a message to her if she did not see that on here. Anna said she loves the card. Dana says, oh, I'm sorry. Donna says, I love this. I think cameras have a hard time with back and forth focusing. Yes, they do. And I will get that. Hopefully. There you go, Vicki. IT is definitely going to support me. I just paid quite a bit for the software, so I will be calling them. But Vicki, congratulations on winning the challenge last week, and good luck to all of you. I will be here on Friday for Funfold Friday, and if well, everybody cross your fingers that I get this camera figured out, okay? Y'all have a blessed day. Bye-bye.